Hello everyone, so Virgin Galactic has announced they have another flight window, and that is the most exciting part about this company because we've been waiting forever. And when it got delayed because of the New Mexico lockdown due to COVID, we were all pretty disappointed, but the share price didn't stop, which was kind of the interesting part because everyone kind of looks at it as you announce a date, you kind of have everything sealed in the bag, you say you can fly, we feel like you're quite proven now, and hence, we're all piling into stock, and the stock is moving up in price because when they announced that they were delaying the flight, the price actually dropped to about $20 per share. But since then, it has just done this nice steady climb to $28.35, and even in the aftermarket price, it's reaching $29.31. And at this $28.35 pricing, it gives this company a valuation of $6.6 billion, which is fairly low in terms of what they've achieved so far. But of course, all the value kind of correlates and comes together the minute they can fly commercially. Of course, this is going to be a test flight, and it's not the full process yet, but if you can do a test flight, it kind of proves a lot of things that you've been trying to do, and everything else is kind of incremental improvement on the initial flight if it is a successful flight. Of course, we can kind of look at the situation of New Mexico. Originally, their cases were fairly low, they were climbing, but they were still in that 1,000 kind of cases per day. Then all of a sudden it spiked to around 3,000 cases a day. And then there was a lockdown. Virgin Galactic didn't feel like that they should be flying in such a case to protect the employees, and also they couldn't have people going out there to watch it as well, so you lose a bit of marketing and publicity as well. So I think for all cases, for every aspect of the company, I think it was good that they delayed it, and now they've set a new flight window because the cases have fallen again. So now they're in just over 1,000, like around 1,400, and continuing to fall as we go. And by the time they get to the December 11th, which is their new flight window, it is a flight window, it is not a flight time or a date. It is just them going, after December 11th, we feel confident to fly again, and it could be another week or so because they usually like to announce their flight date in a range. Last time it was like 19th to the 23rd. So for them to announce December 11th as a open flight window, that is not necessarily the flight time. It is merely just from that date, they're happy to set a range. So it will be another 4-day range of when they will fly. And until that is set, we don't actually have a concrete date when they'll fly, but you can guarantee that they're very confident that they're going to fly this time, because unless the cases spike again, then there shouldn't be anything related in this sense with COVID and a lockdown again. So yeah, it'll be an exciting part again. Of course, we do have to wait, we do have to hold our breath and hope that it goes through this time. I reckon it should, because the companies has had a bit more time to really look through their whole process. They've had extra time to build up for this test flight, which even builds further to them. The company itself shouldn't have delays or any technical problems per se, and if COVID's back to manageable levels, then yeah, there doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot more to cause any delays. But again, it is something to do with rockets. It is something that a lot of people have not tried before. A lot of companies have never tried before. This is all new to the company as well. So yeah, there's potential for a delay, but I think the chance is going to be minuscule. Whereas I think they are very much going to be flying, probably, I imagine, probably closer to like the middle of December or even the very end of December. Because I think, yeah, last time they said they opened their flight window, it was at least a week after before they would, they planned on even doing any flights. So I think the same thing here. Flight window opens, but I don't think they'll have a date set yet, and it might be a week or a week and a half before they actually start to fly. But it's exciting that they've even set a window. It means the company is very confident that something's going to happen, and I look forward to this. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time, but again, it's always patience. And again, I was willing to wait at least until they got commercial as well, because I think the most exciting part about this company is when they go commercial, and that's going to unlock so much value in this company. Like 6.6 billion for a company that flies into space seems a bit low, but of course there's a lot of things that are unproven. The market's not willing to give them that parabolic move that we all hope that they will do someday. It's kind of like Tesla for a while, a lot of people didn't feel as comfortable. The risk was still very high until they kind of got quite a few consecutive quarters of profits under the company. They validated their ideas and concepts, and in the market just gave them a parabolic move that we thought was quite radical. But that's what happens when companies build so much value over time, but they need to kind of prove what they've done, and then show that it's sustainable in the long run, and then the market rewards them in such a nice way. And I hope maybe it happens to Virgin Galactic, of course. Until then, we still all have to be very patient, but of course we always like to see progress, and that's the best part about being a shareholder. Every time they make progress, it means it's value accrued to you, and also it's an exciting part because Virgin Galactic is breaking new frontiers in terms of space tourism, especially bringing like flights. Like if you want to go to space, I don't think the average person had the opportunity to go into space, but with Virgin Galactic, the average person can go into space. So I think that's what's the most exciting part about it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post below. Until then, good luck investing, everyone.